Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we will start exercise 4b of your fourth chapter decimal of book New Countdown book 4. Dear students, in this exercise 4b we will do different operations with decimals. Now dear students, let's start exercise 4b. Question number 1. Fill in the blank. Part A. The sum of 4.15 and 2.5 is dash. Dear students, in this part, two decimal numbers are given and the word sum. It shows that we have to add these two decimal numbers. Okay. Now let's see what will happen when we add these two decimal numbers. Yes, when we add these two decimal numbers like this, we will get a required answer like 6.65. Now we will move to the next part, part B. The difference between 9.01 and 8.05 is dash. Dear students, in this part, the keyword difference is present. Okay. Difference means that we have to subtract these two given decimal numbers. Okay. Now let's see. When we subtract these two decimal numbers, we will get the answer, that is 0.96. Okay, which is our required answer. Now dear students, part C of question number 1. 14.25 multiplied by 1000. Okay. Dear students, whenever we multiply a decimal number with 10 or the multiple of 10, we will simply move the decimal point. Okay. For multiplication, we will move the decimal point to the right side. Okay. Here you can see that we have 3 zeros in 1000. This means that we have to move the decimal point 3 digits to the right. 14.25 is the given decimal number, but we have 2 digits after decimal point. So first we will put another digit, that is 0. Okay, first we will put 0 and then we will move the decimal point, that is 1, 2, 3, and we will get the answer like 14,250.0. Now we will move to the next part, part D. 41.86 multiplied by 4. Dear students, this is simple multiplication of decimal numbers. When we multiply it, we will get the answer 167.44. Now dear students, part E. 4.5 divided by 5 is equal to. When we divide 4.5 with 5, we will get the answer 0.9. Okay, 5 9s are 45. We will get our answer 0.9. Now dear students, we will move to the next question. Question number 2. State whether the following are true or false. Now let's see part A. In this part A, two decimal numbers are given. Okay. And a sign of addition is given. This means that when we add these two decimal numbers, we will get the answer 19.15. This is the given statement. Now let's check. Okay dear students, when we add the given decimal numbers, we will get the same answer 19.15 as it is given in the statement. So we can say that the given statement is true. Now we will move to the next part, part B. If 0.5 is subtracted from 10.7, then the result will be 10.3. Dear students, the word subtracted shows that we have to subtract. Okay, and always remember that first we will write the number with from. Okay, this means that first we will write 10.7 and then we will subtract 0.5 from it. Okay, now let's check what will be the answer when we subtract. Yes, Dear students, when we subtract 0.5 from 10.7, we will get the answer 10.3, which is different from the answer given in the statement. So we can say that the statement is false. Now dear students, we will move to the next part, part C. 210.15 multiplied by 10 is equal to 2101.5. Dear students, in this statement, we have to multiply the given decimal number with 10. We read that whenever we multiply the decimal number with 10 or multiple of 10s, dear students, simply we will move the decimal point to the right. Okay, you can see that in this number 10 we have 10. This means that we will move only one digit right this decimal point. Okay, and when we move this decimal point one digit to the right, we will get the same answer as it is given in the statement. So the statement is true. Now we will move to the next part, part D. In part D, dear students, 3.2 divided by 2 is 1.6. It's very simple. When we do the long division for 3.2, we will get the answer 1.6. Okay. So the statement is true. Now we will move to next part, part E. The product of 1.25 and 4 is equal to 500. Dear students, product means we have to multiply this given decimal number with 4. Okay. Now let's multiply. Yes, when we multiply these two numbers, we will get the answer 5.00. Okay. Which doesn't match to the given answer, that is 500. So the statement is false. Now dear students, we will move to the next question. Question number 3. Select the correct answer from the given options. Part A. The difference between 450 and 4.5 is. Dear students, 4 options are given and the word difference shows that we have to subtract these two given numbers. Now let's see. Yes, when we subtract these two numbers, we will get the answer 445.5. This means that the fourth option is our correct option. Now we will move to the next part, part B. 253.6 multiplied by 20 is equal to. Okay. Now dear students, we will multiply this given decimal number with 20. Let's see. When we multiply these two numbers, we will get the answer 5072. This means that the third option is correct. Now we will move to the next part, part C. 5789.16 multiplied by 100 is equal to. 4 options are given. Simply we will move this decimal point 2 digits to the right. Then we will get the answer that is present in the first option. Okay. So first option will be our correct option. Now dear students, part D. The total of 456.19 and 0.81 is. 4 options are given. Dear students, the word total is used in the statement. This means total means sum or addition. Okay. So let's see what will happen or what will be the answer when we add these two decimal numbers. Yes. Dear students, when we add these two decimal numbers, we will get our answer 457.00. Dear students, the normal number, that is 1, 2, 3. When we write 1, 1 means 1.0. 2, 2 means 2.0. Now 457.00 is same as 457. This means the option at fourth place or the last option is correct and we will mark it as a correct option. Now part E. The decimal number 434.88 divided by 8 is equal to. Yes, again 4 options are given. Okay, dear students. And we have to divide this decimal number with 8. Okay. Now let's see, when we divide this given decimal number with 8, we will get the answer 54.36. This means that the second option is correct. Now dear students, thank you so much. This is the end of our today's lesson. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.